How to change your mindset and get what you want out of life. So, if you don't know already, manifestation is real, okay? The process of thinking something habitually, feeling into the reality of that thing, and then seeing it come to life and become a real aspect of your physical experience is true. And the more you allow yourself to practice this, the more you're going to realize the truth. It's something that really at this point has to be tried to be understood. Otherwise, you're going to think it's not real, you're going to think it's nonsense, or maybe it's just positive thinking. And so that helps a little bit. But it goes much, much deeper than that. The fundamental reality which we use in order to create our physical experience is the mind. It is the mind. So if you have a negative mindset, if you're programming yourself, or if you've been programmed by outside influence, negative past experience, to look at your life and seek for what's going to be wrong, to plan for what's going to go wrong, or even looking for problems where they may not even exist, then that's the mindset we want to change. We want to change you into a success oriented mindset, a mindset where you know your power, which is the infinite power to create absolutely whatever you desire, whatever you would like to experience in your life, whether it's more success in business, more success in relationships, a new house, a new place to live, whatever it is that you desire, you can create it. Better confidence, better experiences socially, whatever your heart truly desires, right? Not what society says you should want for yourself, but the things that you deep down actually have always longed for to have a satisfactory life experience, to have a real sense of contentment in the present moment, right? That's the secret of the wish fulfilled. Feeling into your desired reality is being able to be content in the present moment. So, in order to practically break this down, I want you to do a brain dump. A brain dump is where you just write down a list of everything you believe to be true. You could relate it to one specific desire, or you could go general, more broad, and just look at all the beliefs that you carry. Do you think that the world is a negative place? Do you think people are out to get you? Do you think that the world is a wonderful place? Do you think that people are always doing the good things? It really depends, but that's going to determine your experience, right? Whatever it is that you're holding true, whatever you're thinking habitually, feeling habitually, or identifying yourself with mentally on a consistent basis is what your experience is going to be, right? We find what we look for. Seek and ye shall find. So, are you allowing yourself to seek out the negative, or are you going to reprogram? And that's what we're doing here. I want you to write down all of your beliefs that you can think of, everything that comes to mind, and then anything that is out of alignment with the highest good, out of alignment with things as you would like them to be ideally. Ideally, right? Shoot for the stars here. You want to create your ideal, perfect reality. And then you're going to correct them. Anything that is out of alignment with that, you're going to say, well, maybe I believe that people are evil deep down, or people who make a lot of money are corrupt. Then you want to change that belief, because that's going to hold you back from creating, deep connecting positive relationships with people, or creating wealth in your own life, because you're going to think, I don't want to be corrupt. So then money energy is going to be denied to you until you resolve that, right? You can experience whatever you choose to believe. You are that free. That is your free will being used. And so, whatever it is that your current circumstances are relating to anything in your life can be changed, but this is the first step. So, any of those beliefs, write them down and then flip them if they're out of alignment. If they're in alignment, good, great, congratulate yourself that you have a wonderful belief or many wonderful beliefs. But anything that is out of alignment, you want to correct that now. Then the next step is to become the watchman at the gate, right? You don't want your conscious mind to allow any thought, any feeling, any impression from the outside or any other place to enter into the feeling nature of the subconscious mind unless it's in alignment with those rewritten positive beliefs or the positive beliefs you already hold. Okay, you're not going to allow yourself to simply think and feel and identify with whatever comes up. You are going to be using discernment. You're going to say, okay, this thought that I had doesn't imply that I am infinitely powerful. This thought that I had does not imply that I have infinite abundance and the ability to succeed and that everything comes easily and effortlessly to me. This thought was actually very limiting in nature. You're going to recognize that. You're going to recognize then that it's not the truth. The truth is, you are the ultimate supreme being one with God, source, universe, whatever you prefer, the infinite power of the subconscious mind, and nothing is impossible to you. That is truth. So then you plant the seed, and that's the ones that you rewrote, right? The beliefs that you rewrote saying, this is what I actually want to be true of this situation. I am free, I am limitless, whatever it is. It could be a specific scenario. You could say, maybe you had to spend money on bills, and so then you felt worried about money. So first you recognize this is not truth. Worrying about money is not my truth, because you are one with the infinite, and you can't subtract anything from the infinite. And if there is substance in the form of abundance that you desire, it must be yours, because if you're one with everything, everything is yours, and so it is. So recognizing that truth, then you root out the negative belief and you plant the seed of the positive belief. There is more than enough. I always have more than enough. And then you don't force it. You don't make it some extreme, unrealistic feeling. You just accept it. You give thanks. Say thank you that I always have more than enough. Not thanking some outside God or any force or power outside of you. Thanking yourself, your own consciousness, the creator of your reality, that it is actually so. And then you go about your business. You be content in the present moment. And that's what you want to do. Become the perfecter of thoughts. Thoughts are things. So if you want a perfect experience, a perfect world, you must become the perfecter of your thought. That's where everything originates, the perfecter of your feeling, your beliefs. So anytime you're going about your business, be aware of what's going on in the mind. Are you allowing your mind to think these negative things about yourself, about other people, about society, about the world? And then recognize it, right? That's the quick, simple process. Recognize it, refute it, to root it out of the mind, then plant the seed of what you truly desire to be true as true, give thanks that it is so, and then let go. Go about your business, completely detached. Allow it to be taken care of by the infinite power of God, source within you, the universe, the subconscious mind. It's not your responsibility as the conscious mind to figure out how things are going to happen. A lot of time, that's how we're programmed. We think that we have to work super hard. We have to figure everything out for ourselves. That's how we've been programmed. That's how society makes things seem. But you can have an easy and effortless experience, especially with manifestation, conscious creation of your reality, when you know your place, when you know who you are. You simply select and decide what you want using discernment, using this simple process, and then you allow it to come to you. So that's a wonderful thing to recognize, right? As Jesus said, I of myself can do nothing. The Father in me, he doeth the work. So that's not saying that only Jesus has that truth. It's you as well. Jesus was the example for each and every one of us to attain to Christ consciousness, which is knowing who you are, knowing your oneness with God, and therefore knowing that you of yourself can do nothing. You can try and force something to work physically, and you may get some results, but they won't last. You have to make the change in consciousness, and that's where true change in your physical experience comes from. So that's why we did the exercise. We're recognizing the beliefs that we want to change. We're recognizing who we desire to be on a deep, conscious level, and then you commit to that by being very, very aware of your thoughts. Observe your every thought. Observe your every reaction to life. And if it's out of alignment with the highest good, the ideal beliefs and reality you would like to experience, you do that simple process. You root it out, replace it, give thanks, and let go. Then just continue being content in the present moment. That is the secret, right? Everything that we do with manifestation is not for you to become obsessed. It's not for you to become hyper-focused or even worried about if you're doing things right. No, you're doing things right when you know how to accept the love that is creating your desires for you. You are simply doing whatever it takes to get into a state of feeling that is relief, relaxation, contentment, joy, but not overly extreme. You don't have to force yourself into anything, but it allows you to be present. It allows you to experience life right here, right now, without fearing about something bad coming to you, without worrying about anything, fearing, doubting, being impatient. You simply get to relax and enjoy the present moment. Whatever you're doing, maybe you're eating a delicious meal. Be focused on the meal. A lot of times we just, eat our food in a rush and we're overthinking about getting to work if it's breakfast or anything like that. You want to live your life in the present, and that's what these techniques are for. These techniques are to get you focused here and now so that you can live ideally, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, in every way possible. So if you want to get better at that process, living presently, consciously, here and now, so that you can easily and effortlessly manifest the big things into your life, more quickly. Check out the Manifest Anything with Detachment course. I'll leave a link in the pinned comment or the description. As always, I want to remind you, you do not need it, okay? If you want to speed up the process, it's wonderful for that. But of course, you can watch all my videos here on YouTube for free. You can succeed without it. So don't force yourself, don't pressure yourself, don't spend money you don't have. But if you want to speed up the process, the success from the students in the course speaks for itself. So I'm sure you found this helpful. If you want to learn how to stay in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, watch this video right here. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love you all very much, and I will see you next time. Take care.